Your boy. Tiny Mulip. I didn't stream yesterday in case the people were really wondering. I know that people were clamoring to know why I didn't stream yesterday. Um, I didn't stream myself playing video games because I was so busy playing video games. I was playing this actually, which is this is not a good game to stream. It's I like this. I have liked this game since it came out, ever since it was released, from the beginning, from day one. From day one, I pre-ordered this game, and it's not even sunk cost fallacy. I wanted a game where I could just putter around on a planet, like say, be in space and it's like, oh, here's a planet. No one's ever been to this planet. I'm gonna go to this planet, and then I just go like this, and then start landing on the planet. This is all I wanted out of this game, this entire game. It still doesn't perform perfectly, but I remember when it came out, day one, I didn't expect it to run at all. I was like, I'm looking forward to this game, but it may not even work. Everything looks so fluffy. But yeah, I wanted bizarre, random, procedurally generated, goofy ass bullshit. Where I would go to a planet. In fact, the first planet I spent, I think, at least 20 hours on. Just not even. I didn't even leave the planet. I didn't want to. I was just scanning every rock and renaming everything. And, oh boy, these fucking. No. You know what? Never mind. I don't want it. Let me just scan the stupid animal first. Buried technology module. Oh, they're like giant kiwi things. Kiwi deer. Wow. Okay, yeah, I know. The Sentinels don't want me here. I know when I'm not wanted. Where is the, here we go. And every time I leave the planet, it freezes. It hitches for like 1 second every time I leave the atmosphere of a planet. No matter what the planet is, it's really kind of annoying, but I'm used to that. I'm used to playing video games from back in the day at like 10 frames a second, and playing Fear at like 10 frames a second doesn't work. I don't meet the minimum requirements, but I still finish it anyways. So when a game hitches once, I'm like, whatever. I have a much higher tolerance for that. I don't know why. I'm not even sure if this is streaming properly. The stream may have glitched. It may have broken. I don't know. One thing I didn't know and just learned when I was playing. Where's the? No, wait. Here's an anomaly. Is this a friendly? I got a friendly with me, I think. Yeah, so this game, it was just a comfy, like almost farming game. That's what I wanted in the first, when it came out. It was like, I want a game where I can just go land on a planet, mine some materials, name things, lisp and gamble and nickname God's creatures, and just, other delightful things like that. At will. And just goof around and not have any goal in mind except get to the center of the galaxy sometime maybe. And I still have never done that. It was disappointing that there wasn't Coop. Like I couldn't play with my friends. I was like, well, maybe friends can go to my planet. And it turns out the chances of that are just infinitesimal because the galaxy really is too big. I like how dumbed down the combat is in this game, at least because all I'm doing is just holding the left trigger, and it just automatically locks on and turns your ship. Because I think it would be too disorienting otherwise, and you'd get really fucked up. Like every space battle would be almost cartoonishly difficult in this flight engine. It's not like Freelancer, where you get. I mean, you can still do that. You can. I can not hold down left trigger, but I just don't feel like doing the space combat in this game. Here's what space combat without the left trigger is. Still actually pretty easy, but still essentially the same thing. And notice it has the little leading cone where you're supposed to aim at the circle in front. Yeah, I can do that, actually. That's not too bad. Here, let me go to my frigate freighter thing to get away from the cops, because apparently they'll just keep coming. I don't know why, but the Sentinels chase you into space, and then they just keep following you and following you. Until you land in... like, if you go to another planet, I'm not sure they even lose you. But if you go into a base... They'll be like, whatever. I don't know why I don't know why the Sentinels talk like that, but they do. Anyways, so yeah, they added since I played since the beginning, and they didn't have these capital ship, frigate, or not frigates, but things, the big ships. Oh. Wait, did I send one out? I think I sent one out, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Wow. Did I not send one? Yeah. Wait. No, I didn't send one out. Okay. Yeah, go send one out. I still only have one frigate. The frigates are the little ships that this big one sends out. That the I keep thinking of like Dreadnought or fucking a capital ship, I guess is what it should be called. But anyways, yeah, the gameplay itself is not action based. It's like Farmville. It's like the wonderful parts in Fallout 4, where you just build up your where you make your Farmville, and you add stuff to your area. But yeah, since I first started this game, they've added all of these things, and I tried playing a few years ago, and they had taken all of my resources. In fact, yeah, here's all this stuff. Gold is still the same, at least, but my exosuit was full of materials and items that had been changed. I'll open this up. But like, I built stuff like this, metal plating, and then all of it had been turned into like generic, no longer existing item. This item can only be scrapped for materials or sold. And I was like, what the fuck? So they took all the stuff I had worked on and erased it. And I was like, well, that sucks. And then they had added like a whole quest system and mission giving dudes and like a quest trees. Oh. Yeah, might as well. And building bases and customizing bases, and then the exocraft, and that's like a rideable tank that you can go around and just drive on your thing, and then later they added the capital ships. So I had completely had to start from scratch and had technically nothing. But they also... Oh. Spider crab. They had also added new stuff and the ability for, say, for example, any base you build, you can teleport to it from just every system has a space station. So you go to the space station, there's a teleporter. And I can go to my base. In fact, why don't I do that right now? My capital ship has a teleporter. And then also, you know what also you can do is you go into the quick menu down here and you can summon the space anomalies here. This is the space anomaly, but I can, resummon it, get it to travel over here. And the same for my freighter. and get my freighter to show up here. See? And whatever system you're in, you just do that, and it will just bring it to you. So if I went to travel to another system, it just will bring it right in, so I don't have to deal with the crap and the bullshit. So they made it kind of foolproof, which is good. Because they need to, because otherwise this game would be just a confusing mess. Where is the teleporter, though? I'm not sure where it is. That's one thing that they still don't do, is they don't tag every last angstrom of everything you can see with your eyeballs, possibly. There's a teleporter down there that goes up here. See, here's the pad. That just takes me back to the cargo bay. Could have just taken this. Instead, I went up the stairs. And then there's this teleporter that does the same thing. There's my ship. But there's a main teleporter that I am pretty sure it is in here somewhere. And that'll take me to my planetary base, and it will teleport me. There's a choice of there may not be one on the capital ship, actually, but I don't care, because I can just go to the space station. Wow. But that's what this game mostly is sort of fiddling around. They've added a lot more structure. At the beginning of it, there was no structure. Oh. Frost crystals. Wow. Oh yeah, here, upload my stuff, so it gives me nanites. That's another thing. This game didn't have nanites before then. And nanites are just another form of currency that you can use to buy like blueprints and stuff. They reset the whole blueprint tree, so all the stuff I had learned. In fact, here's another thing. My exosuit. That's just my suit. I went around the first time the game came out, day one. I was shocked that the game ran at all. Oh, a second. Yeah. I was like, oh, this game runs. I'm surprised this game runs. And there were a few bugs, but overall the game worked. And so I just ran around the first planet, nicknaming all of God's creatures, that kind of shit, and harvesting materials, building things, and jumping from, the way it was in the beginning of the game is you would go, on the surface of the planet, you'd scan, and then it would show you everything nearby, like exosuit upgrade pods. And you would just scan to find those. And each one, you would just activate it, and it would give you another slot, another inventory slot. Each one would just unlock another empty inventory slot where you could store stuff. But all these materials would only stack to like maybe 100, maybe 200 at most. And now they've changed it so you have to go to a space station, trade in some kind of item. I think I have a bunch on me, in fact. Let's see. Where is it? It's called like a navigation data, I think. Is it here? Yeah, here. Navigation data. And you just you go to a guy on the station. You basically use navigation data as a currency, and he will give you a sort of a map for stuff. And none of this existed when I first played the game. They added all of this since I started. So when I started originally, I would just go to a planet. I would be on the first planet. I didn't even go to other planets for like the first 20 hours. And I just, floated around in low orbit, just pinging, doing this scan thing, and it would show me where things were in the surrounding area. And it was like, here's a building with something, that might have a blueprint in it. Here's a cargo pod that will upgrade your exosuit inventory. So I did that for hours and hours, and I was like, this is all I wanted out of the game. So I liked it. I just liked building up my guy. And they've kind of removed that. Now what you have to do is you have to get the navigational data by doing stuff, doing things, perhaps. And you take the navigation data to this guy, and he'll sell you planetary chart. Let's see, here's the little icon on it. We'll say site of interest has been marked that can often hold blueprints for new products. Here's distress signals. These can have a lot of things, but including new ships, which every new ship you find from these, that was another thing that would show up when, in the beginning of the game, you would just scan the planet and you would see all the blips around you in the immediate area of wherever you are. That would, you had to be in your ship to do it. You couldn't be on foot. But it would show you all of these blips like this in the area, and you would just go to them, and just each one would be like the distress signal would have a ship. The ship would be crashed, and it was up to you if you liked the look of it, or if it looked like it had more inventory slots. So I think I changed ships like 10 times on the first planet, just going from distress beacon to distress beacon. But you had to repair every single part of the ship, like the takeoff thrusters, the space jump, the hyper jump, all of that shit. Wait, hold on a second. I can go look at it. Starship. Okay, here's what you start with is launch thrusters. This gets you off the ground. That's a fuel source. The pulse engine lets you go super fast in space. They'll let you go from planet to planet or from planet to the space station. Hyperdrive will take you from system to system. And then there's guns. Here's the shield. I got bunches of guns. Also, I think I just remembered and realized is that if you group them all together, it sort of highlights them. Like this has the blue highlighting around it. That means that they're... I don't know if they're better powered, but it's highlighting them. So I just assume, that means it's better. Here also, photon cannon. Yeah, that's your bare bones shooter. Phase beam. This is good for mining in space. Shield is good for being shielded in space. They added a rocket launcher. I didn't have that before. In fact, one of the bugs in the beginning of the game, when the game first came out... Here's some... There. What did these give me? I don't have any more slots, sadly. I could equip these. This is another thing. I could install these. But instead I can... Since I'm full up on mods and stuff, I will just... Actually, wait. This and this suck, so... They're C rank. They didn't have really rankings for some of this stuff either. That's another thing they added. Okay, this is a weapon and this is an exosuit, so these aren't even for my ship. Neural stimulator. Whoa. This says it's B rank, but I mean it looks pretty cool. Core health, I don't know what solar panel power even is. You know, here's what I can do. Chunk that. Gave me a few resources there, and then let's install one. Haunted regulator. What? Sprint distance, and life support tanks. Okay. So there. Now I'm filled up with that. I don't know how to get more technology slots for my exosuit. I don't know if you can. There's again, they changed so much. These guys used to not be on the fucking stations. The stations were pretty much empty. The stations had almost no purpose. There was no teleporter. In fact, the teleporter's over there on the other side. It's somewhere over there. But yeah, there's just... now there's stations for, like, here's upgrading your guns. These guys will sell you randomized blueprints. Yeah, here's C rank... Here's an S rank pulse splitter. I don't know what a pulse splitter is. Spitter. I don't think I have one. Blaze javelin. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Scanner module. I already have a good amount of scanner modules. My multi-tool or gun. Wait, where's the things? Okay, maybe I have to look here. But yeah, this right here is pretty much what all the game is. It's just fiddling around. Oh, that's right, because it's not on me. Well, yeah. Again, there's some obtuse kind of stuff. It's a little complicated. Yeah, I was wondering, when I go to sell, why does it say nothing? It's because I'm looking at just my exosuit inventory. Yeah, here. For some reason, it put it on my ship. I don't know why. But here, got lots of nanite clusters. In fact, can I upgrade my ship? Where's the ship upgrade? Wait, it's over here. Why this isn't just another guy, I don't know. Okay, I need 8,200 nanites, and I have like 5,000 to upgrade the class, which I don't know what that means. Upgrading my class, it was a C already because ships didn't have a class, they just had slots. That was the quality of your starship, was how many cargo slots it had. And I upgraded it from a class C to a class B using nanites yesterday, and nothing changed. Starship out of range, I'm in it. I'm in the starship. What the fuck? And I have 300 Quicksilver. I have no clue what Quicksilver is for. That didn't exist either when I first started this game. So over the past few days, I've been sort of trying to get a fresh start by still using the stuff that I have. One thing that's not really changed is to refill my hyperdrive. Oh, it is maxed out. It's filled up. But to refill my hyperdrive, I need a warp cell. And to make a warp cell, you just need antimatter and housing. Building a... Now, I forgot how to... It used to say what you needed to make antimatter right away, but whatever. Here, oh yeah, cytophosphate. I still don't know how to find that. Whatever. That's not important. There, I can make... Oh, I already had like 6. Whatever. You know what? These should go first. Until I spend them and it just disappears, but whatever. This okay. Tritium is very easy. It's trite. But it is easy to find, at least. Uranium, not so easy to find, but whatever. One thing about... it is a little interesting as far as balance is... Yeah, boy, here we go. But here, if you shoot rocks in space, there, I just got a bunch of tritium. So, regenerating your stuff, like, oh no, they found valuable cargo. Let me try doing this without the lock-on, then. See, every time there's a hostile thing, though, it's gonna disable your jump drives. I'm not doing too bad, but you know what? It's just easier to hold left trigger and do this. There. Was that the only guy? I got Korvax standing. Well, I got 2 Korvax standing. Out of what? I have no fucking clue. Here are the big rocks. Space feces. Let's see. Rocket launcher, phase beam here. Those are best for mining. You can use anything for mining, though. Here's my regular guns. These will mine as long as it blows chunks off. Here's the space shotgun. That's not bad either. Here's my infraknife accelerator. I think this does more damage but heats up faster. Rocket launcher. And, yeah, phase beam. Again, there used to only be the 2 weapons at the beginning of the game. There was this photon cannon and the phase beam, and you had to go get the phase beam. Notice I'm getting a bunch of silver, which is nice because it's a valuable metal. That's most of what these big rock chunks have, is silver and gold. So if it's like, well, I need gold, it's like, I'll go take off into space then. So that's nice. But again, it's not very entertaining. Because what you're looking at right now is 100% of the game. This is pretty much all you do. Ever. And it's very soothing. And great for listening to podcasts or books on tape or whatever, music, something like that. Let's see. My goal overall, what I want to do, there's a bunch of quests. In fact, wait. Let me actually look. Quest log. Here's a bunch of them. Destroy planetary depots. Meet with Iteration Tethys. Oh, he's on the space anomaly. You know, maybe you should go do that right now. Manage my settlement. That was another thing they added, was settlements. I found a settlement and it was like, take over the settlement. Now you manage the settlement. And it's like, really? But as a teleporter, they'll just go right there too. It's like, oh, okay. Here's another mystery quest. Another one for destroying planetary depots, which are just fucking things that it's like, shoot the things. Hire a base farmer. I think they have to be a Gek. So, and I looked, this is a Gek system, but there wasn't a farmer in the room for hiring people. So I think I just have to go to another system. This, I don't know what the fuck this means. I've hired a scientist working from their terminal. I don't have a science terminal, I don't think. It won't let me build one. Home base restoration, locate a new site for your base. Why? Construct the Nautilon. I did, and it didn't clear the progress for this quest, but I didn't have fuel for it, and I didn't know how to make fuel, and all the stuff, it's like farm underwater stuff to make the fuel, and so I do, and it didn't give me any of the shit for the fuel. It's like, okay, whatever. You know what I could do? One of these was okay, Sub-Zero Planet. Where's the red one? That's usually a swamp. Wait, I should look at the... There. No, not this one. The nest. I don't know what the fuck that means. Here, okay, here we go. A grassy planet with red grass. Delicious and red green grass. Let me see if I can find some of that shit. It's apparently that material. This one kind of obtuse, confusing thing about this game. But on the other hand, it's like if you're looking for a game where it's almost like kind of hands-off, just go around, find stuff. What are you doing? Aren't you gonna go for... Oh, God. These ass... If I even shoot them... Oh, boy. So okay, now they're mad already. That's rare. It's rare that the Sentinels get that pissy. They got a swelling of the attitudinal gland. Oh, that's not anything. Okay, this is something. Okay, and what does it have? Okay, cytophosphates. That's what I need. I need some cytophosphates. Here's some more. Okay. How many am I getting? Well, actually, oxygen used to be really easy to find. Now it's really hard to find. Okay, die. Why are we killing the wildlife? Here's a game. This game, comfy, but a better game, I would say. That is almost the same as this. Is Deep Rock Galactic. Way more structure, way more purpose, more upgrading. Wow. Okay, does this have good... Oh, more. Okay, carbon. Carbon, yeah, oxygen used to be very common in rocks and shit. You'd blow them apart, get oxygen. Now it's more rare, but there's carbon in everything. And it's like, can I use the carbon to turn into oxygen? No. It's like, ew, this game sucks then. 0 out of 10. I do have an underwater breathing device, which I think I already had previously. They took it away from me to give me a quest that made me get one. So that was another thing that's very goofy about this game, but whatever. Goofy about a lot of the things that they did. Sponges grow underwater. That kills me. I wonder how much deeper the ocean would be if they did. Anyways. What am I scanning then? Okay. What is that then? Never mind. Other types of crabs. What's squeaking at me? Okay. Oh, the Sentinels. I think the Sentinels just got bothered by all the water. Okay, now they're trying. They're trying again. Oh, I hate the Sentinels. Total Sentinel death. Drop kick a Sentinel into the ocean. There, I think I'm good. Okay, yeah, now craft hydrothermic cell fuel things, which will help me. It will help me. In fact, that's one thing I was kind of concerned about this game, is like, okay, if I build a base on a previous planet and then I start jumping, towards Galactic Center, which is the ultimate point of this game, the ultimate disappointment in this game. But it was something I always wanted to do anyways, and I still haven't done it because, hoo boy, is it far away for real. For real, for real. Yeah, I'll go to the space station. Wait, actually, wait, where's the anomaly? And go to the anomaly. You know what? Instead of going to the anomaly, why go to the anomaly? There we go. So yeah, I was concerned about jumping systems, but it turns out that they just have this portal system where every space station in every system has a space station, every space station has a portal that will take you back to your base. One thing though, I tried playing this game again a few years back, and they erased the base that I had made. They erased. It was gone. I was like, where the fuck's my base? I know I made one. And I just had to make a new one, just straight up. I think the game ate it with all the fucking content patches. Like, this place didn't exist. There was a space anomaly, but it just had 2 people in it. Now it has other players. Okay, here's Quicksilver. I think this is just goofy cosmetics. I'm surprised there aren't micropayments for, like, here you can go get Quicksilver. But I got some Quicksilver from doing, like, some of the main quests. Fireworks! I don't want that. Experimental summoning tech? What the fuck is this? Uh-huh. Okay, now... Oh. Yeah, okay. More cosmetics. Movement tracker. Wait, what's this? Oh, appearance enhancement. Okay, yeah. Appearance enhancement. Okay, yeah. Oh. So yeah, this is what I did, like, for the past couple of days, is just sit around not sit around in the game. Here, these are other actual players, though. Real life players, apparently. So that was another thing they added, was finally cross-play with other players. So they did eventually add Coop. I remember when this game came out, people were having such whiny bitch fits. They lied to us, and just stop crying. Little girl guide, why don't you stop your crying? Here comes Ivor, the sooty old engine driver, to make you feel alright. But it was like, people, they lied to us, and it's like, yeah, Kojima lied to you too, and you still see you simping for him. Black hole coordinates. I don't even know if the black holes get me any closer. Black holes, there was no thing. Last time I played, black holes would, once you go into them, it's like, it's a big jump closer to galactic core, but it would break a part of your ship randomly. Last time I went into a black hole yesterday, it didn't break anything. And I'm like, is that bugged now? Or do they just not have it break a part of your system? Or do I have protection from that? Might as well ask, though. So where's that? Let me go. Log. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm tracking this for some reason, but no. 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 Wait, it was this. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah. Tethys about Sentinel activity at your settlement. Oh. Requires a meeting at the space anomaly. Shit, so I gotta go to the settlement. Okay, if I had to go to the anomaly. Yeah, I think these are the other players' ships. Now, you can only recolor them. You can't... The designs of the ships are pretty randomized, but there's a lot of different ship designs. I have a very goofy one. It looks pink from here, but I don't think it's supposed to be. But I also don't know how to change the color of my ship. I have no clue. I've been looking it up. It's pink. I wanted to replace this ship too, but now I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to replace it and go have to repair all the parts again when everything's working just fine on this one. I named it even. Maybe I can change the color from here. No. Where could I change it? I don't know if I can know. Where's the space station, though? It's where I should have gone in the first place. Wait, what's this pointing to? It's pointing to here. Oh, yeah, okay. It does want me to go. It's not speaking at the settlement, it's speaking about the attack on my settlement. Phrasing. There. It wasn't telling me where he was before, though. I mean, did anyone else see this on the screen? I didn't. Turn me around. And it was, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I'm thinking of. For the past couple of days, I've been looking up, Googling. It's like, where do I find this? How do I find this? Because all of it used to be in the game, and it's probably been in the tutorials and shit. But I don't have the tutorials. What? Huh? Do I take this? Initialize, okay. Nanites are good, though. I mean, might as well take the mission. Start the mission? I initialized it. Oh, multiplayer. Well, I mean, I don't think that matters, right? Okay. Did it say that I started it, then? No. Let me just... I don't know what I'm doing. What? Vector compressors. Here's the thing also. They added a ton of items, new items in this game. Yeah, it says I was initializing a mission. They added tons of new... They took all the items that I had made, like the metal plating and stuff. Alright, here's a teleporter. They took all the metal plating that I had made and turned it into generic, non-existent items, and then made new items that you have to make instead. And it's like, why? Why come? How come? What come? Is this the guy? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I'm so used to the Skyrim idiot pointer that I'm kind of resentful that when it doesn't show up in front of a person in front of me. Oh, recovered drill shot, yeah. I was wondering why the fuck I had this. That's another thing this game does. It's going to drop stuff into your inventory that's like, why do I have this? What's this for? And it's like, hold X to open it. And I open it up and it's like, you failed the mission where you're supposed to deliver this to someone. It's like, suck my dick. I'm a shark, suck my dick. Yeah, here, this should go. This would let me go. Okay, yeah. Here's just random people's things. I think there's an achievement for going to, it wasn't letting me go to other people's things earlier, but it might now, and it might give me the achievement. I hope it gives me the achievement. If it does, I don't think it will show up, because the capture, I noticed from Resident Evil 4, when I brought up the overlay to look at the solution to that sliding puzzle thing, it didn't show up on the stream. And I was like, oh. But at the same time, that's kind of cool. It's good to know that I have complete control over what shows up on the screen. I don't think I got an achievement, but whatever. I just want to try it. Here. Camp Reject. It was designed to house all the losers. Wait, why am I going here? Whatever. I'm going here anyways. But yeah, the settlements. That was another thing they added. Um, and I think the way they work things is they make things spawn. Like every planet will have a bunch of something. What? What? Okay, what gun do I have? Okay, that's not a gun. Show me what gun I have. Show me what you made of, game. Oh, salvage glass. Okay, nice. That pugninium stuff that it's giving me when I kill it. Is that healing it? What is it? Okay, I think it was healing it. Yeah, pugnium. Nanites are always good. But every time I kill one of these, it gives me pugnium. That guy doesn't seem too bothered. He knows that I'm going to be doing all the work. Yeah, it gave me a bunch. And it's actually a pretty useful resource. Salvage glass also is like sort of a treasure thing. You open it up and it'll have some other treasure in it too. Combat shield recharge. Oh, now boy, here comes a mech. Where's the missile launcher there? Or it's a grenade launcher. I was kind of resentful of the grenade launcher. Oh, geology cannon. I don't know if I really want that. Plasma launcher. This is what I want. Geology cannon will fucking punch holes in the ground. I don't really want that. Whoa. This was another thing they didn't have. They had the sentinels, but they didn't have all these fucking sentinels. Hard frame engine. Cool. I don't know what the hell is that? I would like to move my base too, but it's the same as moving my or getting a new ship. It's like am I going to lose all the stuff I built on that base? Or is it going to prefab? I don't know, and because I don't know, I don't want to do it. That's one thing about this game, is that it's like, here's a thing, go into this. And it's like, what happens if I go into it? Oh, it blows up half of your ship. Oh, I didn't want that. Well, why would I pick one over the other? Oh, they have different approval ratings. Well, why would I pick one over the other? That the approval rating is the other one that gives more productivity to. I assume that's all randomized. So it's not really a fucking choice necessarily sometimes. Here's another thing that's nice. The settlement. I teleported with the portal to my settlement. It brings my ship right here. I did have to build the landing pad. But it just cost a little bit of resources that I already had, so it's one thing that... See, this is supposed to be kind of reddish. I guess it depends on what kind of sun it's underneath. And here, my home base, my regular base, is on this planet, too. Wait, what's this? Is this something? Yeah. I don't know. Here, though, yeah, I scanned while I'm flying around, and... Just like with the original game when it came out, you scan while you're flying around, and it's like, here's some stuff around you. And that's how I got all these upgrades to my exosuit. And this is what I liked about the game when it first came out, was just running around, mapping these things out, naming them goofy things after friends and family, and being like, this is ours now. Whoa. I'm playing with the games on potato graphics too. Okay, yeah. I don't care. I don't even care. No, wait. There's another bizarre thing is in this game. They used to have. In fact, I'm sure I could find one here. There's one there. How far away is that? That's kind of far. Copper. You know, I could use copper though. Yeah, that's even further. That's even further. That's even further. Mining in this game, they changed that. You know what? Tag it. No. Okay, I can take the ship there at least. These rocks all have useful stuff. Ferrite dust actually is... See, it's another goofy thing. It's like ferrite dust. It used to just be iron. Everything was iron. Now it's ferrite dust, which, by the way, ferrous means iron. So ferritin, so like the iron amount in your blood stream, that kind of shit. Oh, I landed too close. Whatever, I don't need too much of this. But it used to be that the mining laser, the regular mining beam, would do this. It would mine. And the heat is building up if you look on the upper right. If you can see the... Oh, wait, no, you probably can't because the chat's over it. But upper right, here, you'll see it in a bit. You'll see the warning pop up. Here, but when you hold down the beam too long, it starts to overheat. So you'd have to take breaks. Yeah, heat warning. So you'd have to take breaks, and it was quicker to overheat and slower to un-overheat. And then they changed it to the terrain manipulator, which lets you manipulate all the terrain in the game to the point of even building it up higher and higher. Wow, that's kind of cool, actually. I never tried that before. Change size, you can even make it bigger. So you can make your own dirt walls and stuff if you so desire. Also let you level things out to a certain degree. See, like this. So the terrain manipulator does all that stuff, and then also restore, so that it's back to its kind of default, including removing the stuff I made, or putting back the stuff I removed. But then there's the mining setting, which is the only way you can mine stuff anymore, which is bizarre because it used to be the mining laser that did it. And now you need the terrain manipulator. That really threw me off, especially because when I started this game up again a few days ago, I didn't have the terrain manipulator anymore, even though I used to have it a few years ago when I tried playing this game again. So again, all the changes they made to this game are goofy, and they removed some of the stuff that already worked. Here's one other thing. I can't mine this copper because it's too close to my ship. I'd have to move my ship. But anyways, it's goofy. This is okay, though, because this doesn't overheat, so I like that. This is actually makes it a lot easier to mine. I'm for this. Having to start from scratch after I had worked on the original core game back when everyone else hated it, though, which they didn't change anything about this game to really make people not hated it. They just made improvements and added content to the game. It's still basically the same game. So if you're expecting them to have fixed this game, they didn't really. They just added content, missions, structure, and stuff to do aside from which is a good thing. I'm for that. I'm not against any of it. But they didn't have to change iron to ferrite dust and pure ferrite and just all these other different goofy alternative names for the same thing to have more of it. They could have called it iron dust and left the iron that I had, but the iron all turned into inert material or something that was not worth anything. I was like, okay. Nanites are it's cool that you can get nanites from almost anything. And again, then there's nanites. Oh, he's saying pause / no pause. Is he calling me paused? Better not. Yeah, here's some stuff though that I could just buy for regular units, and I still have like 13 million, which is good. Wiring looms, that's good. It's good that I can buy just some of this. Here's a exosuit upgrade chart. You could just buy one of these with units. But you can also, again, trade in the navigation data to get one of these in exchange for navigation data. So there's lots of different ways to buy the same things, which I think is pretty decent too. And then here, purchase blueprints. These require nanites. I know all of them, at least. Advanced mining laser. That was another thing. It made me make another advanced mining laser even though I knew I already had one. And yeah, here's all these. We'll have A class. It's pretty good. I already have an A class though. There was another thing when I started up again. I had a C class. It said my fucking No wait. I got some units. I don't know what for, but it gave it to me, so that's good. I assume it's actually for the stuff I've been scanning. Even though you used to have to upload that to get the units for that, now it just gives it to you once you scan the thing, which is an improvement also. Yeah, I didn't my multi-tool gun, your miner, and all that kind of stuff. It said it was a C rank when I logged in a few days ago and started this game up again. I started this game up again actually to play in VR, which works pretty well. Although controlling the ship, it's complicated and a little confusing because you physically have to move your hands forward and backward to move the throttle and the stick. Whereas you're holding a thing in your hands that have sticks. And it's like, I can't just move these, but apparently no, there's no option. There's my base. I'll arrive in 2 hours, or if I just go into orbit, or even possibly out of orbit, there. And then pulse jump to it. It will actually take me around the surface of the planet. That was not 2 seconds, but that's fine. And then here I am. This is basically the other side of the planet. It just goes to show, this is how big the planets are in the game, which is pretty cool. And there's always tons of stuff. Like, if you fly around on the planet, you'll find, especially by scanning, you hit the scan, and it either makes the stuff appear, or it makes it, or it just makes it visible. Did I drill a giant asshole there? Asshole. Pardon my French, but you're an asshole. Did I drill this, or is this a naturally occurring one? I think it's a naturally occurring cave, which is neat. What? What the hell is this? When the hell did this get here? And why wasn't I told? Okay. Yeah, I do not remember this being here, but this seems to be naturally occurring now. Okay. Okay. Buried cache. It's right in front of me, isn't it? That was another thing that did not exist in this game, was they put stuff under the ground. Where is it? Okay, 29 units. Goal units. This is the bottom. You can't go any further than this. Destination reached. Yeah, I'll be the fucking judge at that. What? I'm in another cave. Okay, it put it under the ground. Oh, wait, I can just open it. Okay. Wait. Species L. Grumbusor. Species record. Huh. Oh no, hazardous flora. I better keep my distance. Are these like fucking gonna shoot gas stuff? Not anymore, fuckos. Yeah, I can just use the mining beam. You can use the mining beam as a weapon to kill things too. It's just that the bolt caster clearly is better. And apparently there's other types. Like, I could replace the bolt caster with like a shotgun spray one, I think, but I don't know how to get that, and I'm not sure I even have that available yet. Can I go under here? You can't duck in this game. There we go. That was cool. Here's another thing about the doodads. It looks like this and this might be a thing, but they're not. This is a thing. Notice it highlights. Like, this is flora. This isn't. This isn't. These are just doodads. It's bizarre, but whatever. This isn't connected to the ground. 0 out of 10. They lied to us. The fucking developers lied to us. We should. That was one of the things, is that people were being such fucking babies about this game. They're like, there's going to be a lawsuit. about No Man's Sky. It's like, just don't play it, fucko. You know what? Don't buy it. Oh, even the game agrees. But it's like, don't buy it on release date. I bought it on release date, and if it was not what I wanted, if it was really that disappointing, I'd be like, well, I got ripped off. That's my fault. I'm not going to be like, we're going to sue that you really beat the game for fake advertising. It's just fucking being a fucking leaf lover about it. Yeah. I have no idea what this shit is for. Runaway mold. An out of control mold? It looks like it could be useful for something, but it's junk. Can I sell it? I think it's the final form of this living slime stuff, though. I should have a ton of it. Yeah, here. Here, put that in here. Anyways, yeah, so as far as the game, that I'm glad they improved it. Oh, I actually do need to, well, let me see. Salt, yeah. I'm gonna need plenty of that. Cargo bulkhead. I do have a freighter module. Well, shit. I should go equip that. But what was I looking for? I wish this menu was bigger. What do I still have the hypnotic eye on me? I'm supposed to be banking that shit. Why do I? Yeah. There. Fuck. What is this? What the hell is this? This should be in my ship. Whatever. Navigation data. I would get rid of this, but I'm just going to get more and more of it, so whatever. Yeah, wait. I need to bank that. I need to bank this. I need to bank that. There. What the hell is this? Decommissioned circuits? Trade goods. You see, here's one thing about this. It says trade good. It's like, oh, okay, I can sell it. It's like, well, if you sell it, what if you need it? And it's like, oh, God. But I can probably just sell this. I don't care. This stuff too can be this just says it can be sold at a galactic trade terminal, so this is clearly for selling. Hopefully give me some money. This is a little too hard to find. What was it? I got lots of that. Okay, that's good. This is good. In fact, I should be able to make a thing. Well, let me try that. What was I doing? What the hell am I doing? Why am I doing it? What is going on? I gotta crack these crystals, I know that. Where are they? Oh, because I'm looking at the starship again. Here, these ones. Salvage glass. They're just extract components. It gives you random shit. It gave me 2 Sentinel exosuit fragments. Wow. And a quantum computer that I have no idea what this is for. It says using for crafting and upgrading, so clearly I shouldn't be selling it. I should just be banking it in the storage container here. Here's another thing. The Atlas Pass V2. I was like, am I going to need the downgraded version at some point? And apparently not. So, because the only thing... You don't even really need the Atlas Pass V3. But I made a V3. And I was like, well, is it going to want the V2 or the V1? Or am I going to need this to upgrade? I still don't know. So if I get rid of it, and then it turns out I need it later, I'm going to be annoyed at this game. It's one of the problems with this game, aside from the fact that there are still some very goofy, bizarre, random bugs. And the game still performs okay, even on my totally sweet beast rig. The Arcs machine, I should call it. In loving memory of Arcs. He's not dead yet. He's still alive. What was I doing? I was going to open this. Yeah. I was going to open this. And yeah, wait, I was going to look at the slime. Did it put the slime in my... yeah, runaway mold. Runaway mold. Nanite clusters. Okay. I don't know what nanite clusters are necessarily. But they should give me nanites. A dense miasma of nanites. Undulating into its... Just tell me what it's for. Used in construction of advanced technology. I did actually need a bunch of nanite clusters for a bunch of stuff, but I don't know where they're stored. Because they don't seem to be on me, but I apparently had some. Highly valuable to specialist traders. Yeah, does it give me nanites? Because it doesn't seem to give me nanites. It seems to give me nanite clusters that are specifically a different thing. That's another one of the things that's always been a problem with this game. Is it's just obtuse. It's not very clearly defined. Here, I can just let that run at least. And did that give me nanites for doing that? Is it giving me nanites right now? Again, it's just like, why? Here, I need the farmer for the agricultural terminal. Whoa! This game's true. Holy shit, that's right. I think it's doing that because... Here, the message module decides what the greeting message is for this area. But it's the entrance point of this is not very nicely determined. So I think whenever I get in or out of range of this enough, it's gonna fucking pop up the message. Like, if I come from here, yeah, I get close enough to this, which is very goofy. There's my teleporter, so I could just teleport. That'll even... The one thing I'm really glad about this also, this will let me teleport back to the previous system that I was in. Or it should anyways. Space station. It was telling me which one was like a previous system. It may not be showing up properly anymore. What the hell is all this? There's a bunch of fucking... I forgot what the achievement was even for. Okay, wait, here. Current system, current system. One of these was the previous system. It's supposed to say, though, which one was the previous system. And I may have been jumping around too much, but... Because the thing is, if you're trying to make progress towards Galactic Core, but you want to go back to your base, it could be like 100 light years back, which is fucking... It could take a week to fly there manually. Oh, save point. Here's another thing that's bizarre. It's like, they added the exocraft that's like a drivable vehicle. It's like, I don't know why I need that when I could just take my spaceship around the surface of the planet. This will let you shoot and sort of interact, and it'll let you mine too. And then it's like, here's another exocraft. Here's another exocraft. And it's like, but do I really need all of these? And then I think there's another 3 or 4 that I don't have yet. Here's my generators. Which, here's one thing I do like, this was always true, is you just go here and you can click manually to sort of drag it. But what you can also do is it's whiting out because it would go into the wall otherwise, which that makes sense, at least I understand that. But instead of dragging, you could just hit X, quick charge there. See how much easier that is? I like my base. It's very simple. I tend not to fucking get too complicated with the designs. Ah, harvest all plants. Are there supposed to be plants in here or something? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? I don't know. But whatever. I can deal with that later. I need a little bit of a break for a minute, so I will be back in 1 or 2 minutes. I am back. Alright, close this door. I kind of need something to drink, though, so maybe I should get up again. Oh, hello, a friendly dinosaur. La El Cido Correria. I could rename. I think in order to rename this, you have to not have uploaded it, and I think I uploaded everything. So. Oh wait, shit. There's another thing they fixed is species 8 out of 10. Nice. I have no idea where the other two could be though, because I've been on this planet for a long time now. It might be in an ocean or something, but I really don't know. It used to be really hard. Here, wait, I'm kind of far away from the mic. In fact, that brings up another topic I want to mention. But it used to be really hard. See, here's a thing nearby. You hit the scanner and it's like, it pops up like, oh, here's a thing you can go explore. Here's a little house thingy. Unknown building. Oh, wait, that was a, copper deposit. I see some of the cubes there even. Yeah, wait, I was going to say, this is the one I mined out earlier, though. Sometimes they just regenerate, which is fine with me. I don't care. Yeah, I mine this place out. I remember even people even got mad at, like, look at the animals in this. It's not like in the trailer. And it's like, yeah, they said that the animals were going to be procedurally generated. They're going to look goofy. I want some goofy looking animals when I play a game with procedurally generated goofy stuff. And it turns out the procedurally generated stuff is very simple. It's a lot of the same things over and over again. You'll find a lot of these spike things, egg things, rocks that have cubes in them, and then these sort of weird biological creepy trees over and over again. Maybe in slightly different patterns and stuff. There's also these shell thingies. You'll find them on different planets. Very randomized, a pretty small pool of things that it's procedurally generated from. But I like seeing the goofy animals that look like they don't even function properly. I'm way into it. I was going to bank something else, wasn't I? Wait, I was going to see if I can use this. Starship, no. Analyze data, yeah. Nanites. Okay, it just gave me a bunch of nanites. That's good though. 100 nanites is pretty decent. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so nanite clusters. I put this into my exosuit, and then where are they? Where did they go? Maybe that if they are stored as a currency instead of a physical thing, I'm all for that. The only question is, where the hell would they be? Okay, wait. No. Oh. Expand cargo to what? Minimize. Okay, yeah. High value items. Okay, so it's just, this is just highlighting. So did it give me nanites when I picked that up? It doesn't seem to be saying that it did. I don't know. You know, I'm fine with it though. Being able to take slime. Yeah, here's some more. I can just put this right back in, turn it into nanite clusters. Whatever the hell nanite clusters are, I will get them. And that's good. Here also I wanted to put in, here wait, fuel. It needs fuel. Fortunately, getting carbon, extremely easy. And it only needed 3. It was showing me that I had 999, which means I had over the max that it was going to even display, but that it only needed 3 to fuel this fully, which is nice. This stuff also will turn into nanite clusters. Rusted metal, though. This stuff is completely useless until I turn into ferrite dust, which ferrite dust is very useful. It can turn into lots of... I think ferrite dust is either needed to make these rooms Or what else? Well, here's some of this. Yeah, look, ferrite dust will make floors. Stuff like that. So again, it not very thrilling for a stream. It's not like Resident Evil 4, where it's like, he killed your parents, his axe is on fire, you don't got time to make a profile. Stuff. Let's see. Cylindrical room. This requires pure ferrite, but you can use this thing, or the big one, to turn ferrite dust into pure ferrite, but also a bunch of these rocks out here will have pure ferrite. Oxygen. Yeah, these ones are good because they got oxygen. And these have carbon, these have ferrite dust, carbon, more carbon. There. Chromatic metal is really hard to get, though. You have to have copper. You can't even turn silver or gold into chromatic metal. It has to be copper or other materials that are like harder to get, but I think are common, relatively common in mining veins on planets at least. So I was gonna do something else. What was it? I don't know. Let me bail on the planet, though. I can always teleport back here, and that's nice. 90 degrees up, or 70, that's fine. Just jump for 1 second and you'll be clear of the atmosphere. Wow. You know what I'd like, though, is a nice snow planet for a... Oh yeah, that's right, the swamp planet. That's what I was gonna go for. In fact, is that still, Okay, I don't think I need to, I don't think I need more of this. Whatever. Here. What am I looking... What? Oh, wait. I was looking at the... Yeah, here. This is the wrong planet, isn't it? Oh, whatever. Yeah, the crashed freighter dig site was underwater last time I went to it because it was like, now use your thing. It put this on this planet. It's shuffling the planets around. Whatever. Okay, and I think it just cleared the mission. Because I salvaged a thing from this already. So it just was like, okay, mission complete, because I completed the mission a while ago. Oh, let me skip through this. Oh, they drank the water. Whatever. Salvage. Okay, new material. Unknown doomed freighter. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this quest is confused by itself even. But, okay, wait, did it clear itself? Yeah, it just cleared itself again. I'm gonna find Master Chief in here. Can I open this door? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shit. I didn't see this last time. Aha. They want me to just take it out, put it in my suit. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. They warned me that there would be radiation. So can I not? It almost looks like I should be able to open these, but I guess not. Okay, yeah. Just back off. Whoa, this. Okay. Yeah, the radiation level is a good thing I left, actually. The radiation level is pretty huge. What? Oh, what? Oh, here. So yeah, I've been just playing this. Wait, that's another door. It's a whole nother door. I've just been playing this for the past few days, and I haven't been streaming it because, like, well, I mean, who wants to watch this? Because it's better to just play it and listen to podcasts. That's really what I've been doing and been trying to do is listen through a bunch of streams that have been going on. The whole Chud Buds leak, which I don't like. I don't like bragging. It's really not bragging, but I completely called that. You can even look on our Discord. Like a month or two ago, when I found out that Poast was in fact, we did a video about that. But when I found out, is this the one that I already mined and I left? I don't know. But when I found out that Poast was just defederating individual things, the same way that some federated things were like blocking, like what was it? Mastodon was blocking other places. Okay, I can mind this. But Mastodon was blocking, or other people who had Mastodon instances, or other Fediverse instances, which means site. It just means a site that's on the Fediverse. Where they can all post to each other. But they can't, and read from each other and that kind of thing, but they can't if, say, you're on Mastodon and they block Poast or they block whatever other place. And it was like, oh, that's funny, they're blocking Poast, huh? Yeah, that's, and I'm going to keep calling it Poast forever, but, I thought that was pretty funny. But then, as it turns out, it wasn't funny. No, but as it turns out, Poast was doing that to other people. And it's like, well, okay, I'm on the site. In fact, I only found that out because I posted a thread of some goofing stuff, and I was getting replies that were just being blocked. And it's like, the whole reason why I'm on Poast in the first place is because I want to be on one of the Fediverse instances that doesn't block anything. And that isn't going to be like, oh, you're blocking, it's very offensive content, any of that kind of shit. And now I'm on one, so I was like, you know what, Poast, it's not going to last. It's going to be dead. Or something's going to happen. There's going to always be something. Isn't there supposed to be swamps here? Where's the water go? Where'd all the... Oh, there it is. It didn't load in. That's where it was. There was a big ocean, though. Wow. Anyways. What? What the hell is this? It just loaded in. Can I fly into it? I don't think so. I shouldn't be able to. But what the hell is this? Some kind of new... Oh, shit. Am I taking damage? Yeah, that's right. This was the other... I didn't want to leave. I wanted to go underwater because I wanted to try building the thing, but holy shit. This thing is huge. Wow, this game's great. Anyways. Yeah, we recorded a video like a few months ago now at this point, but also on our Discord we were saying, Poast is if they're blocking people, if they're blocking individual people on other things, first of all, that shouldn't be up to you to decide that I can't read it. I don't care if you hate them. I thought that wasn't going to let me in. Maybe it's not supposed to. But it's like, I don't care if you hate them personally. You shouldn't even have a connection. You should be indifferent. If they're going to block you, that's their problem. But I don't want to be on a fucking Fediverse site that's blocking people. So I dumped it. And fortunately, Dad on our Discord was like, I'm friends with the guy who runs shitposter.club. And they closed invites, technically. But he's like, here's a link where you can just register. So it's just like an unlisted link. Artifact Exchange Vault? Well, I don't have anything. In fact, did I cash in one of those? Did I eat it for fucking nanites? I have no idea. Technology merchant? Yeah, I bet you are. Well, this is just the... Yeah. Oh, wait. Aquatic respiration aid.
Incoming storm. Item received.
He had a new blueprint. Alright. Gather oxygen. Okay. Now what? Gather refine silver. Oh yeah, there are things that can refine it. Well, I have all these materials, but I don't think I have any free exosuit slots. In fact, holy shit. This is empty. But, hold on. I know it's a bigger waste of time, but there. Wasn't that easier. Can I make more of these? Yeah. Okay, it's taking... It took some of that dihydrogen jelly. Yeah, right. Oh, I don't have much of this left. I'll hold on to it. Install the aeration membrane. Hazard protection. I kind of need that, but fuck. Life support tanks. 6%? What is solar panel power? I still don't know what that is. Here. Click, click, and click. There we go. What does this do? Breathing efficiency. Whatever. It's interesting, though. It gave me a quest to do that. This is basically stuff like on... The words in purple were translated words. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's right, the guild actually give me shit. Here, can I take cover from the storm? There, okay, yeah. I entered a structure, did I? Thanks for the heads up, stupid. This should be a different planet. Isn't this a different planet? It said it was Planet Laylee. Did I name both planets Laylee? I don't think so. What am I looking for? Discoveries. Head Gamma. Yeah, okay. This is not Planet Laylee. Didn't it say Planet Laylee? I was landing on Planet Laylee. This is not. This is Planet Head Gamma. In fact, normally I could fucking discovered 3 days ago. That's how fucking I had been in this system for I think 5 years, and I've still not come to this planet. This is not the starting planet though. In fact, I think the starting planet doesn't exist anymore. They did do a reset, but it was after several years. And it was to sort of make space for the new content they were adding. Which was another thing that people who were whining about this game were like, they're going to just erase all your stuff. And they were saying that like after a couple months of the game being out, and after a couple months of the game being out, none of the stuff had been erased. And they did eventually do that though. But it was after several years. And it was after they had basically fixed the game. Storm's clearing. That sounds nice. Let's see, I had the ship quest to investigate the crashed ship was underwater, and it was near... No, okay. It was near a thing. Here. You know what, though? It was near where I had built a an exo thing for like an underwater base, because you can just build a base underwater. And it was giving me this shit about like build an exocraft thing, and I was like, okay, I will do that, even though you said it in that voice, game. But now I don't know where the fuck it is, because it was at that. Oh, you know what? This is actually yeah, this is a treasure. I have no idea what these are for though, which is again kind of a weakness of the game. It's like, okay, I don't know what these are for. Why am I picking them up? I don't know. But here, fucking Nautilus chamber. Here we go. Oh, crystal. Well, okay, crystal sulfide and salt. That's what it's for. All right. Summon exocraft. Yeah, I had already built this. Okay, exocraft fuel at 20. Okay, This is a different exocraft, though. Fuel at 20%. Oh, I need to... That's right. I need to actually build a cell. It's another problem with this game, though. It's like, why should I build a cell when I have the materials that you're asking for? But whatever. Can I install? No, I can't. Yeah. Just, I know it's, I want to get into that, I want to get used to doing this. There we go. Finally, for the first time ever. Whoa. Okay, yeah, notice I had constructed the Nautilon, but it wouldn't give me progress until I fueled it and started driving it around. Test the submarine. Oh, yeah, look for signs of the Stranger's Expedition. Ugh. Ugh. Those are cool water effects, though. But yeah, the Stranger's Expedition. That's what I was looking for. And I don't think it's gonna be here. In fact, I have no clue where it is. And, and I think this isn't gonna point me to the area. Because this is just a lake. So again, when you're like, oh, these games are so stupid these days, they have all these pointers and things that tell you where to go. If you don't like that sort of thing, you already have announced your love for No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky doesn't tell you shit that it should, and most of it's a bug. If I close the game and open it, it will probably show up. But why would you want that? It would make things too easy, wouldn't it? There's these weird fucking rainbow glitches around on my screen. Doesn't that make the game better? When there aren't rainbow glitches on the screen, I mean, that's fucking... That just makes the game dumbed down. It makes things too easy to see, you know? Fixing things in a game makes them too easy. That makes them worse. It's for sure bad. But yeah, this game still isn't a pulse-pumping thrill ride. And it was never going to be, and it never is, and it never should be. It was always, from the beginning, obviously, a comfy exploration game. Where sometimes you wander around and wonder why the fuck anything's happening. Why is this happening? So is the red stuff water? And is it going to be water when I get down there? Because it may not. I like this cloud effect. It's very low res, of course, but I like that it's showing you the clouds. Is the red stuff should be water. Head gamma, more like head down. Whoa. Yeah, it is water. Okay. So the question is, where is this quest? I'm tracking it now. It's not pointing me. It could be... This game kind of needs waypoint pointers. Because where in this giant ocean... It could be anywhere. Oh, you know what? Wait. Maybe it was there. No, I don't think that was it. Here, let me go in reverse. Well, it could be that, or that, or that. It could be this. It could be, spin around so everything's upside down. It could be here. Could be over here. Maybe it's over here. What? Oh, you motherfuckers. No cargo scan deflector. Banned goods? What? First spawn relic. No, first of all, fuck off. No, are you? Are ya? Are they sending the big ships in? You can go ahead. I'm just gonna fucking L trigger my way through this. Oh, you know what? Photon cannon is still better. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Really? They sent one? Okay, well, I should probably be getting going. Or at least get some distance. Oh. That's cheating. That really is cheating. The game's cheating there. Let's see. So I'm gonna cheat right back. That's what I'm gonna do. Even though it's using this auto-tracking shit, it adds a little bit of sway to it anyways. So it's not perfect, as it probably shouldn't be, because it's clearly playing on easy mode, but I don't want every fucking fight to be a 5-minute dogfight just for them to spawn in again, which they're gonna do over and over again until I get to a fucking... Come on. Where's my shotgun? Yeah, fire slightly faster. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Yeah, more of them are spawning in now. And they're gonna just keep spawning in until I actually get to a space station. And they're just wearing down my shields. And the shields don't regenerate in this game. You have to manually charge your shields back up with resources that you bring, that you've harvested. Which is kind of neat. I mean, I think it's clear this game was better than Elite Dangerous from the start, always was. I think they seem to have stopped coming, but I don't think that was intentional. Okay, yeah, interceptors are arriving again. There, my problem went away. See, my shields still haven't regenerated. Okay, there, now they just did. But you either have to get into one of these. Yeah, don't I have some mods? Yeah. Do I have one on the ship? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, test the Nautilus submarine. Wow. Why don't I do that? That sounds like a great idea. It is supposed to show a waypoint, I know, because it's showing me what the waypoint's supposed to look like down there in the corner. This is what the waypoint looks like. Here's just some guys. Whoa. Even more. I think they're going to start clipping into each other at some point. Alright. Wow. Here's one thing that's really goofy, though, about the rings. It's like, what happens? Because the rings are supposed to be, like, made up of a bunch of tiny minerals, all spread out. When you go into them, it's just a texture. Oh, wait. No, this is... Okay, here. This is what they're supposed to look like. Whoa, I'm getting fucked up. Oh, I'm getting tritium, though. That's clearly just dust. You know, it was showing up as a texture yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I do remember the rings are supposed to be things you can enter. Swamp Planet, though, yeah. This is where the quest is supposed to be. Is it still tracking it? Yeah, it is. I wanted to do this because it's sort of a main quest. Explore the depths. And there's a stranger that you can discover under there. It's like, wow. Why don't I do that? What's the moon, though? I discovered this. I think it's, yeah, normally it was red, but it's showing up as kind of orangey because the sun's hitting it front on. Which is cool. What? trade frequency. Okay. Pirate do bad to ship. Oh, have a metal plating. I got Korvac standing. Okay. Oh, and 70 nanites. All right. See, yeah, it's like they added nanites as a resource, and it's like, how do you get nanites? And it's like, yeah, you get nanites from everything, just about. It's like, oh, okay. Here also, this effect, I really like this effect of the sun's hitting it from this angle, but you can see, I can't really zoom necessarily, but you can see this lower angle is away. Where is the sun? There's the sun. See, you can actually see it even better here. This is kind of this crescent effect. It looks really cool. And I think that is good. And because the sun's hitting this at more of a front angle. So let's see. Maybe you can hear the snoring. Shouldn't be able to, but again, I boosted the gain on this. That was another thing I was going to mention. Okay, yeah. One thing I was going to mention is this might be the last stream of the beloved Blue Snowball that I've been using for the past couple of years. Very good microphone. It's $50. Good quality. It sits very nicely on my desktop here. It's got nice legs, which is fine with me. But I can't wear this while in VR. So I ordered a clip-on mic, and I don't know what I don't know what it's going to sound like. I don't know what the quality is going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be too loud, too quiet, the distance of it. Whoa. I don't know if it will pick up, if it will scratch against my shirt too much or not. I don't know if it will need an external compressor. I'm pretty sure they kind of all do. For better quality, but not necessarily that I need it for it to work. It was only like $14, and I got I signed up for Amazon Prime for free shipping on this order. And it's like, fine, I'll get. It's like the free. Oh wait, these are got these some nice crystals. These are not easy to find. In fact, I usually don't find them on this planet. Yeah, there we go. There we go. In fact, I think it has to be raining or storming for the crystals to be available. But anyways, what is this? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so the microphone, I'm going to get a clip-on one that I can use for VR. It'll be a better quality, because that was the real concern, was the VR microphone, just breathing and puffing into it all the time. I can use it for VR, not just for recording, but just regular VR. I can have it override the VR microphone when I'm in VR, when playing VR games with other people in VR. But I can also use it for recording when I'm in VR. I just have to have Steam VR, manually select the microphone and select the clip-on one. And I just have to have OBS identify the clip-on one as well. And I'll probably leave it plugged in, and I'm thinking of not using the Blue Snowball anymore because I theoretically won't need it depending on the quality. If it sounds kind of bad and the Blue Snowball sounds better, then I can still use it for recording just the regular talking or whatever. But then I'm going to technically have like 3 microphones plugged into my computer at once. But I mean, theoretically it should still be able to handle that. So yeah, I don't know what is going on with this planet. I wanted to do this, but I think I would have to close the game and try it again. If it even works, may not show up. And I was gonna, you know what though? Well, they're doing it again. Okay, hold on a second. They're gonna give me this shit again. They're gonna drop me out. First spawn relics. What the hell is that? I don't know what a first spawn relic. Do I really have it on me? Ugh, of course. I seem to have a friendly ship with me, though. Which is good. Although I don't... I know I hired a pilot. But, I think that was because I got the freighter. For some reason the word freighter wasn't coming to me earlier, but that's like sort of the capital ship. That's sort of what it's supposed to be called, as the freighter. Because it carries lots and lots of shit. There we go. There was that, where's the station? Again, see, this is why I prefer just... This happens so often, and it's going to drop me out as soon as they come after me again. Instead of doing that over and over again. I don't know why, when you blow away a bunch of the sentinels, that they aren't just chased off for a while, unless it's some kind of story quest. But, yeah, the sentinels just never leave. As soon as I drop out, they're going to start coming after me, and they'll disable the pulse drive. Lol. I'm glad you can just full speed into a docking port, and it'll just lock you in. Just be like, there. And I forgot if you could turn that off. I don't think you can. Because if you didn't, if you're like, no, I want to do this the hard way, you will crash. And it's like, that's how I want to do it. You're going to just start your game over and again. There are many other games where you could play that instead, and to be honest, nobody wants to play that kind of shit. Even people who say they do, they don't. See, I'm always looking for like an S-class. I don't even know if there is an S-class. I don't know if there's an S-class ship. I think there's a way to get to just upgrade the things I have to S-class, but I don't know what the difference is. Because it's not giving me more spaces for technology or slots. I can scrap my ship. Yeah, 8250. What do I have? How many do I have right now? 6147. That's not bad. It's going up. So just again with this game, constant play, you'll get further at least. So that's good. I wish I knew how to recolor this ship though. I have no clue how. I have no clue if I looked at the option. Here's how you can customize your person. A very goofy looking fucking outfit, but let's see. Body shape. There's one chick one. That's not a chick one. This one's more of a chick one, I guess. Lol. These are really the only choices I have. One or two. Why am I not going with this? I don't know. It's the only way to save your changes is to back out too. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to play this once on stream. Holy shit. Oh, that's a big ass ship. Solar panels on it though. Lol. And I could buy this. Well, I don't think I can right now. But make an offer on the Lifeform ship. Recruit Lifeform to Squadron. This is how I got the pilot guy to follow me around every time I'm in battle, apparently. Negotiate price? He has a C class. This is probably going to be like 30 million though. And I only have 13 million, so... And I don't want this. To be honest, I kind of like this. I also kind of like this. I think I had one like this before too. I do like this one. Here, I'll exit it just so it saves. There. This one looks more like a cargo ship. That was a goofy looking one. But at this point, yeah, starting over with a new ship where I'd have to replace and repair everything. Like, oh, here, Starship. All of these things would be broken or gone if I started over. So I would have nothing. So I'd have to go around from planet to planet, putting everything back together to repair these or build new ones. Oh. Aha. Here, wait, I can make, wait, no, where's the... Wait, why am I looking at that? I just hit this. Okay, am I missing a casing or something? Yeah. There we go. So, yes. So-wa. There we go. Alright. Yeah, here's what I wanted to do. In fact, I wanted to take my portal back to the further ahead place that I was in. If, you know what? Let me look at the galaxy map. This game is a lot of fiddling. Yeah, galaxy map, okay. I have to leave this to look at it. Fine with me. So, well, let me get a little further away, because I know it doesn't let me even pulse drive. There, okay. Galaxy map. Destination.
Navigational data received.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. Here, let me look at the alright. Galactic core, let's see. Galactic core, it says 474819 light years. So I think that's how far away I am currently. I'm 474,000 light years away. And now, if I go in here, 474 something. Although I kind of need to remember the exact amount, I think, but whatever. I just need to remember 474. But if I go into a thing, it might still say 474. It's like, yeah, you shaved off like 100 light years off your trip. And it's like, okay. When you're 474,000 light years away. Because each jump I make is about 50 to 100. I think it's more like 200. My settlement, current system. My bases, yeah. I think this is in the stellar class. I think this was in the previous system. It's not outside, is it? Oh, it is outside because that's it right there. Yeah, okay, that's my freighter. Yeah, it's weird how it says capital ship sometimes and freighter other times. It's like, what the hell is this? I think this was the furthest away one, but it doesn't say what the distance to the galactic core is. Corvex. I think, because yeah, I think there was this one, and I jumped to this one from here, and so I think this is showing me in the order that I went to. Only one way to really find out, I guess. And it was 474,000, right? Yeah, something like that. So when I get in my ship, oh, I discovered this. Good job. Yay me! And get out of here. Still telling me to test the Nautilon submarine. No. Grassy planet. Yeah, this is the last one where I left off. And then I portal back. There's some weird glitching going on the screen. That's fine, though. I'm not going to be too triggered by it. Galaxy map. 465, okay. Yeah, I went from 474 to 465. So, yeah, I'm 10,000 light years closer. And that I didn't spend a lot of time doing that. Galactic core. But here, this is... Oh, yeah. Here, I will warp. Take my hyperspace jump. One jump further ahead. So I was 465. And I think it's still going to be 465 because it's... Wow. I like how there's none of this stuff is ever discovered, but there's always people here in a space station. It's very comfy. High sentinel activity. I don't like that. Copper. Violent planet. Oh, yeah, violent. I thought it said violet, but no. Holy shit. I'm not sure if you can really get to the suns. You're not necessarily supposed to. Even though you'd think you'd be able to, if I'm seeing all the planets in the system. Anyways, this is cool in VR. It works pretty well in VR, surprisingly well in VR. Holy shit, that looks nice. And again, I can just go there. This is all I wanted, was just planet hopping and explore the planets and stuff. And now I can be island hopping while I'm on the planet. I can just get down here, get off. I can get off. I get people off. I look for the one guy who isn't getting off, and I make him get off. Here, I can just land here, get out for like a second, scan a few things. What the hell? Oh, that looks crazy. That looks creepy. Scan some plants, some happy plants and trees and animals. Here's a nice bird. Get some money too. That'll give me quick money. Hazardous flora. And then I can just be like, yeah, neat. And then leave. Or I could spend hours here on each planet. And that was what I wanted pre-order. When I pre-ordered this game, that was all I wanted out of this game, and that's what it had. And then they added more stuff. But they added a bunch of stuff that broke what I had, and it was like, oh boy. So I was like, you know what? I will wait for them to add a bunch of content and sort of finish refuculating, to quote Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. I'll wait for them to finish refuculating the game's system and core concepts or whatever. And I think basically now is the time to go back to it, because they have tons of quests, tons of structure to the game where you can, go questing all you want and explore, and like some of the quests want you to jump to warp jump into the next system. It's like, this quest is in the next system, check your galaxy map. It's like, oh, okay. Let's see, I can scan this preemptively, but if I land on it, it will count as scanned too. And this is why I bought this game, to do this. But it's just not really, it's not fascinating stream material. It's just comfy. So yeah, a lot of streamers immediately were like, oh, this game's boring. And it's like, yeah, it's not supposed to be fun for entertaining on a stream. It's just for people to sort of sit around and float around and be like, oh, let's check out this place. And perhaps listen to music or radio shows or podcasts or fucking YouTube streams. Holy shit. Too high? Where am I? What's my altitude? Oh boy. Those were all clouds? Shit, I thought that was the ground. There we go. Whoa. Ice storms. Sentinels malicious. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like sentinels. And I don't like when they're malicious. But I can scan this. Oh look, and I can scan a tree. Look at this tree. Oh, look at this happy tree. There's more bird things. There's flying dragons. Yeah, that's giving me some real money. I have upgrades to my my scanner that gives me tons of money when I scan animals. It's supposed to be when I scan some plants, but I notice it doesn't work for every plant. Or was it rocks? Plants or rocks? What's the difference? There's no difference. Offer food. Man, it's negative 145 degrees in here. Pretty cold. Ooh. Here's a rock. Yeah, okay, a rock. I think when I scan plants, it doesn't give me that much money. I can't really tell. But when I scan rocks, it's giving me a big chunk of money, I think. Oh, look. I can offer it food. I've never made creature pellets, though, so... Oh, boy. Oh. Wow. Yeah, see, this is only worth 500, this dumb plant. But the animals and the rocks are worth, like, thousands because I have a mod that upgrades my, in fact, I think it's in the multi-tool. No. Yeah, here. Fauna analysis rewards 1000%. Is this the same thing now? Charge this? You don't have to charge this. I don't know what I'm doing that I don't need to charge that, but it's fine with me. Can I move this, though? Fuck. Whatever. Was this the other thing? Analog probe, yeah. Mineral analysis rewards 11,000%. So yeah, got a pretty good deal with that. Oh yeah, these clouds are huge. Okay, yeah, hitched again every time. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I can just point to these planets. Pick up a phone, point my finger, and these planets are dead. And this time, I stay dead. Emerald? Shit, I could really use that. I have, like, none. I don't even really know how to get emerald. Aside from going to a planet that has it. I haven't really seen many that have any. Whoa. Shouldn't I be dead from that? Perhaps, I don't know. Anyways. You can't move around much. You can look around. Wow. So this is the right stick. I don't know what... The right stick just has no other function except to look. I mean, that makes sense when you're on foot. And the controls are relatively simple enough, although there's some weird, goofy... Like, in order to fly, I have to hold the right trigger. But then to fly faster, I have to hold B. And the right trigger. It's like, okay, I guess. Here we go. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Some kind of TV plant. I haven't seen any of these before. These are still giving me a decent amount of money. Holy shit. See, this is when this game came out. If there were animals like this, people would, just fucking look how stupid the thing is. This game said it was offering procedurally generated things, and all the things are procedurally generated. It's bullshit. They lied to us when you got to sue them. Some people are so gay. How much more gay can people be? The normie pig cattle of the world. I remember Gamergate was like, they're gonna sue. They should be sued. The fucking developers of this game should be sued. And it's like, you guys, I know you guys have to have better things. Like, going after Gawker is certainly more worthwhile than threatening, even pretend. They were acting like it was really going to happen, like that they were really going to be sued. Do you remember that? Because do you remember anything happening from that? No, of course nothing happened. Nothing happened from this. There was never going to be a lawsuit. I completely called that too. I was like, no, there's not going to be any lawsuit. The people pretending that there are fucking deluding themselves and whining about it at the same time. Okay, let me restore save point, get back in here. Anyways, yeah, tomorrow the clip-on microphone should show up. I will try playing some VR stuff to do that. I could play this in VR, but I think I'm just going to record this in VR so that I can have it as background footage for the future. For the VR viewer, or not the viewer, but like the desktop view of this is bizarre. It's one of the few things. It shows both eyes in sort of a rectangular or trapezoid view or something. It's fucking goofy, which is how I think it actually renders in the goggles for real in real life. But it shows that on the desktop, whereas other games like Alex shows just a sort of a game view on the desktop, and Skyrim shows like a narrow singular eye view on the desktop. I think Fallout 4 VR does that too. Blade and Sorcery gives you a choice of HMD view or player view, or locked camera view. It's very weird. This is the only game I've seen that just shows like the two actual eyeball views rendered onto the desktop screen, which is completely unnecessary. There's no reason to have any desktop view for any VR game, and I kind of wish there's a way to turn that off, because I think it's technically rendering the game a third time or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem to matter too much, though. It never really seemed to affect the performance, so I really have no clue. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not doing anything. Maybe it's not rendering the game a third time. Probably isn't. I have no fucking idea. But anyways, yeah, so I should get the clip on. I just wanted to show this because there are a lot of things about this game. I've been playing this pretty much constantly for the past couple of days, getting back into it, rebuilding everything, building my base, getting a fucking a freighter, getting the settlement, finding out that there were settlements in this game, and becoming the owner of one and managing it, and then finding all these quests that it's been spitting into my quest log for me to do suddenly, and some of them to do things that I know I had already done previously in the game. But I've been doing that, and I kind of wanted to dedicate to actually getting to Galactic Core. And I think it would take me a very, very long time. I made almost no progress today in that, but I've clearly been making progress. So if I keep doing hyperspace jumps, maybe if the black holes don't break apart of my ship anymore, then I have a feeling they will, but whoa. I have a feeling that they will, but I want to try it one more time, I guess. And then just see how long it takes while listening to some podcasts or videos or something. Because I can't do that when I'm streaming, of course. And one thing I think we've both tried that in the past, where I just have some gameplay footage while listening to like the Jim Goad podcast. If you do that, YouTube will hate speech strike your video just for listening to the Jim Goad podcast, which is really lame. Because it's like, hey, that was just something I was listening to. Oh yeah, well, YouTube decides it's hate speech now. Which, of course, as we've been saying for many, many years, for decades now probably, there is no such thing as hate speech. The ultimate hate speech hoax is that hate speech exists at all. It doesn't exist. It never happened. It never happened. Complete and total fabrication. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not even sure this was recording. Although I hit the button and I heard the start streaming sound, or fucking streaming. I'm pretty sure this is streaming, not recording. But I'm pretty sure this was streaming. Although if it stops streaming, like if it bugs out or crashes out, or if it's like... And I can't read the chat either. But I can't really tell if anything stops. I think if it did, it should play the sound. But whatever. I'm pretty sure it was going fine. Because streaming seems pretty stable, and it's going pretty nicely. It's going pretty cool. And I've just been playing this game, though. And this game just is not good for streaming. It's not conducive for streaming. It kind of works for just playing the game while talking, but not on my own, necessarily. Anyways, I wanted to do this at least once. So, a good show. Support us on Subscribe Star, linked below on YouTube, at least in the card link. And otherwise, should have listened to shitty web